This game is apparently one of the most underrated gems out there in recent history. It's being treated almost in the same way that Days Gone is, where people are claiming that these two games, along with a few others, weren't given the chance that they deserved, that they were way too underappreciated for their time. I personally could not attest to that, and right now we're about to find that out. I played this game back when it came out. I got it on my PC. I played it for maybe 10-15 minutes, and then I got bored, never got back to it, and now we're trying to find out if it really is all that. And I hope at least that it lives up to its it lives up to the expectations, basically. And after that very long intro, I hope you're ready for what's about to come. Pray, baby. New game. Yes, sir. Continue. Just for a bit of, preface, I played all of the Dishonored games before I tried this out when it came out a few years back, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. The first Dishonored one, the first Dishonored game, if I'm being honest. The succeeding games, however, I cannot say the same. I've had high respect for Arkane Studios ever since I played that game, but they've been downgrading year after year, release after release. Not that the other Dishonored games were bad at all. It's just that they were not up to par with the first Dishonored game.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Oh, I hope this isn't copyrighted music.
Hey, Morgan, wake up. You're burning daylight.
I can still kind of remember this part.
It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon.
Climb.
Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
I'm playing this on PS5, by the way. What? Okay. The graphics definitely did not age well. Not that it's particularly bad. It's just that, it's definitely dated. You can definitely see that the game came out years back. Does not hold that well in 2023. Hold, huh? I mean, I'm trying to do what it said, to hold square, to hold multiple items. It's not allowing me to, or maybe I'm just not doing it right. This is very reminiscent of the first Dishonored game, though, the way that we are picking up those types of scrap. Maybe this would have been amazing back then. Oh, but I don't know. I've played so many games since, I can't remember if this came out in 2017 or 2018, but the point still stands. I've played way too many games since then that looks like 3 times better than this. It's definitely graphically dated. Keep eye open. You press orange. You can read that on your own. Frayed wire. You know what? Let me just see the settings. If there's, I don't know if this is 30 FPS locked or what. Gameplay HUD. Because normally in on PS5 you can finally choose if you want graphics mode or performance mode, which usually just means that you're either sacrificing the 4K resolution or the 60 frames per second. Some games are capable of both, of maintaining both. It's just that some... What is that? Wang Si Huang. Wang Si Chuang. But some games definitely aren't. This is probably upscaled 4K and maybe 30 FPS. I can't really say for certain. TranStar uniform. Maybe I'm straight, but whatever fits your bill, baby. I don't really know the background. I don't have a background.
Morning,
of
Mr.
this.
Yu.
Morning. Echelon. Yeah, it's definitely not 60 FPS, even on PS5, because this is the PS4 version. There's no next gen update to this, not to my knowledge, that is. It actually kind of hurts my eyes these days when I play on 30 FPS or less. I know it's kinda funny to hear from a person who's mainly a console gamer, but the PS5 and just PC gaming in general have upped my standards by quite a bit, and anything under 60 FPS definitely hurts my eyes. It gets me kind of dizzy, especially on first-person games like this. Let's hope we don't get dizzy.
Mr. Yu,
dizzy
please
from
make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way. TranStar facility is just a short hop. 78 degrees. Clear skies all the way.
Bethesda used to be my favorite developer, you know, or publisher. I'm not even sure anymore which one are they, but they used to be my favorite because Fallout 3 was one of my favorite games of all time. And then Dishonored came out, the first one. I think it came out the same year as Skyrim. So yeah, it was one of my favorites, but now it's kind of in the garbage bin, and it's trying to build its brand back up with Microsoft. And I hope they turn it around, because they're giants who every gamer trusted back then, just like Naughty Dog, Rockstar, and other big names. I hope they turn it around, especially with their upcoming releases. So far, this reminds me of the intro for Cyberpunk 2077, but man, this would have been impressive.
Here we are, Mr. Yu. Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
This was probably impressive back in 2017, 2018, huh? TranStar.
Hello, Dr. Yu. I'm a Sybil 495 science class operator.
Okay. I thought I was Morgan.
Should I change
Apparently
position?
I'm Mr. Yu.
Welcome, Morgan Yu. You have
What?
a
So I am
9
Morgan.
a.m. appointment.
I
in the
am
testing
Morgan and I am
facility.
you.
Please confirm.
So those are the floors, huh? Not the seconds by which we are to wait. What? How many now?
Morgan, finally.
Yo, you're chunky. Ooh, you're so chunky, my guy.
Hey, you don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform.
Brother, you
How's
do.
your eye? Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a Yu family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural.
He has an amazing.
Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's going to walk you through the process. You're in good hands. We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your brother in room A.
Right.
Oh, so he's my brother,
Listen.
huh?
Just be yourself. I'll see you after.
His voice is
Dr. Yu.
amazing. It's so deep. I wish my voice went that deep. What? What am I? Or should I just go? What? Where am I supposed to go, baby? Okay. This is like the.
Good morning, Morgan.
Yes,
I'm
good
Dr.
morning,
Bellamy.
Dr. Bellamy.
Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic. All good? Great.
Well, I hope
Let's
so. A lot of
begin.
people are
For
watching
this
me.
first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful.
What?
Press the red button when you're ready.
Okay. And bro, this feels like I'm an infant.
Wonderful.
What is this?
You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B.
I mean,
then.
the game is trying to this is basically a tutorial for the game, but story-wise, I don't know how this makes sense. Like treating some guy like an infant, a toddler, where you're teaching them to insert blocks.
Okay, Morgan. Listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this
So they're
room.
gonna teach us
Take your
to
time,
crouch,
relax, think
press
it over.
circle.
No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit
Bro,
the red
why-
button when you're ready to start.
This is an. Bro, I have nowhere.
Morgan, we can see you there.
I have nowhere to hide, baby. What?
Any synaptic register? At all? No? No, that's fine. Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
He's treating me like I'm some like dumb ape, like I'm some 4-year-old.
All right. Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly
Okay,
as you
I'm
can.
ready.
In the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it.
And I'm ready.
Press the red button when you're ready.
Oi. Oh yeah. Brother.
I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening? Simmons?
I mean,
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
I apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's
I
step
thought
into D.
that was the last one because of these red like lights. Well, we Oh, the ultra-wide setup.
Can someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Morgan. Have a seat at the table for me, please.
Am I not seated yet?
Wonderful job. Take a look at the screen in front of you.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to show you a
34
series of
inches,
questions.
baby.
Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you. Press start on the screen when you're ready.
Square.
Whenever you're ready, Morgan.
Definitely something new.
Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
Angry, calm. You know what? Personally, if I was sentenced to death for something I committed, I must have done something crazy. And if I am ever gonna do something crazy, it must have been worth it, bro. Like, I mean, it's either that, where I'm completely at peace with the fact that I had to do it, and now I'm ready to face the consequences, or I'm completely framed and innocent. So it's either afraid I don't know what will happen. I mean, actually, even though maybe it was worth it, like, you know, you're still gonna be afraid, regardless, because no one truly knows if there's an afterlife. So why wouldn't you be afraid of losing everything and anything possible in the future, like in a snap, with no certainty what's gonna happen next, if you're gonna resurrect, if you're gonna go to someplace. Let's go afraid.
Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
Oh. You can cause the train to switch tracks, but there's one person tied. Do nothing, bro. Like, that's not my responsibility.
Not your problem, right?
Exactly. You're standing on a platform next to an enormously fat man. Pushing him into the track would stop the train. Do nothing. Why would I kill some fat man just because he's fat?
Almost done.
A runaway train is bearing down. You could stop the train by jumping onto the track. Push the fat man.
Interesting.
Yes, sir. Self-preservation,
Well done.
sir.
Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... Where's my coffee? It's empty.
Yo.
Oh my god! Security! Security!
Wait, let's see. Oh no, we need to go, baby. Why did did I fail? Was it because I tried to see what all the fuss was about instead of just running
Alex.
already?
Simmons, what's going on?
We have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got it.
There's a lot of mystery shrouding this game.
Good
Like,
morning, Morgan. Today is Monday,
we don't
March
really
15th,
know anything.
2032.
That's 9 years from now. It's crazy to think what could possibly be possible once the time comes. What? So this is a time loop game. So basically, before they even no, not really, because the mess that I made is already on the ground. Let's see if... Oh no, maybe I missed those towels earlier, but if everything carried over, F paradox. Email. Oh, ho ho. EOM. Maybe that's the initials of the guy from January, Morgan Yu. Actually, it's not. It's probably not the initials of the guy who's trying to help us. But so, as I was saying earlier, so apparently Deathloop came out in 2018 before it was Deathloop, because this what kind of search is this? Carry. I need leverage 3, a power, an ability, which we do not have at the moment. Let's leave it at that so that we can test things out. If we ever go into another loop, we get restarted. Transglutaminase, a naturally occurring whatever. So this is a time loop game, huh? Space, time loop. What else does it... Oh, it's different now. I don't remember this from my first playthrough of this game years back. Patricia Varma. Take.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
So it's not a time loop game. And also, I assumed that January was a girl. Man, she looked so aghast by the way she died. My battery is draining very quickly. We have to preserve that thing. So must we carry this woman? Apparently not. Are we supposed to go back in this? Jump out of the... I can't open it. Huh. Oh! It's a closet door, but... maybe there's a hidden button here. Or no, I thought that we might be able to turn something, screw something, and screw something up. I don't know what to use this wrench basically to fix something, to open something. Am I incredibly dumb? Whoa! There you go! I was thinking, you know, like, where are we supposed to go? Where are we? Yo! I'm a lab rat!
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
I mean, we kinda were treated as a lab rat from, like, you know, 5 minutes ago with the tests and all, but I mean, we had our fat brother to back things up, to make things real, but apparently not. Soundstage rules, absolute silence when simulation. We was living in a simulation. Yo, don't fight me yet. I'm weak. I'm weak as of the moment. Let me gain or regain some of my powers before you try to touch me and whatnot. Yo. a mind F, you know. This also reminds. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight the alien dark matter thing from earlier because of the attack tutorial. This kind of reminds me of what movie was it again? I think it was. What was the movie's name again? The one with Jim, the one with Jim Carrey, and where his whole life was a show and everything. Throw this thing. In honor of the Rad Brad, who's the king of walkthroughs, we have to do this. That guy introduced me to YouTube gaming back in 2013. Wake up call. Oh.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight.
Yo.
Send a helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests.
Yo.
Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen. Really great you decided to come on board.
So
we're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
We have to uncover the truth behind this. I think we're gonna find out very soon, rather than later, because that's something that the game has to build upon, and you can't have this kind of mystery only be solved or revealed, the answer to it at least, only in the end or by the end. Well, there you go. A note. Okay, from Daniel Shaw. Data install. Test results today were all negative. Did you install the correct neuro mods? To prevent unnecessary panic, please refrain from contacting people outside of your department. It's also kind of the show Severance. Oh, someone's watching me, huh? Nope, I don't have the information. Maybe I am supposed to have it by now because of the things that I was able to open, but I didn't read everything. Maybe here. Or where's the note? 0876. Let's try that out. If 0876. Oh! I thought it worked. I got hyped for a minute. What are you? So this is a mixed bag of Deathloop, Jim Carrey's movie, and Severance. Or maybe not Deathloop. By the way, Deathloop was trash. Not full garbage in the most objective sense, but garbage in terms of what it... Whoa. So can we go back to there? Yo! That's sick! That is sick, baby! Look at that. What the heck? So, that is supposed to emulate the sun? Is that why there's a lot of lights in there? That is awesome. Deathloop was such a disappointment, although I didn't really have that high of an expectation for it before once the trailers came out. I mean, I was hyped in the beginning because it was Arkane Studios, But later, as more and more trailers and footage came out, I just knew that it wasn't gonna be a good one, and well, do not color me surprised when it finally came out and it disappointed everybody. Oh! What? You know what, let's proceed. I think this is the way out. Hoof! There was a circle. Oh, to cancel the charged melee attack. Deathloop had much promise. On a story standpoint, it had promise, along with its characters, but it never delivered. The characters were cardboard cutouts. They were what? Nope. Or maybe we need that to escape this hellhole. Because I thought that that's what we needed. Or maybe we go here, baby. This is free. So they tried to feed me the illusion. Oh! What? Please don't. I'm still weak.
Typhon Cacoplasmus. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
What I pick up? Be careful of what I pick up. What can I pick up? Can you give me runes? Runes for the abilities, for the powers. I don't know if it was glitching earlier or it's the floor or something. I walk so incredibly slowly when I walk backwards. So yep, those are graphical glitches. That's not the floor or whatever. I'm not trying to pick out bad things to say about this game. I'm just saying my or voicing out my observations. That's all there is. I don't have high or low expectations for this game because I don't believe every YouTube video out there that's trying to say that, oh, this game is underrated, it should have been blah 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 blah. It's actually a 10 out of 10 because I still do not believe that. Why? What? I was trying to take this thing, it wouldn't allow me to, and then that thing respawned or something. I personally believe that Days Gone was properly rated for its time. It was very boring. There was nothing new, there was nothing novel about it, and whatever it had, it wasn't amazing. It was okay. Story wasn't... What? What was that? Yo! I mean, you kinda deserve that if you're experimenting on that thing and other people. Whoa!
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
That's a good name for it. Very fitting. I mean, if you've watched Stranger Things, which probably most people that will see this will have already watched that thing, at least a few episodes, if not the whole 4 seasons or 5. I can remember. But if you work on that kind of environment with those intentions in mind, I mean, you deserve for your experiment to backfire and bite you in the ass. Yoven. Okay, the urgent one. Bellamy's taken data related to mimicry and remote manipulation out of the research. Forget the trauma center. Alex will lose his... Wait, so Alex Hugh is an actual person. I'm still kind of confused on things here because I thought that maybe he was a created entity, but apparently not. And now, yep, this is what I loved in Dishonored, the first one, because it was very revolutionary, because not many games was able to present you with those opportunities back then. You didn't have the freedom. I mean, it's, if you played Dishonored 1 today and you've never played it before, what? Why? What? What is that icon? Like, if you've never played it before and you play it today, you're not gonna be impressed at all, because by now it's old news what it offers to gamers. So that's how we're gonna gain our powers here. The Neuro mod. But just know that Dishonored is the one that made it all possible. We didn't really have games like that before, where you had, like, there's this sandbox and you can play however you want to play, however you want to accomplish your objectives. They are, honestly, they are pretty underwhelming, the mimics, in terms of their threat level, because look at this, I can kill it in 3 wrench hits, I suppose, and its attack pattern is okay. Now this one I fear. That looks like trouble.
Typhon Anthraphantasmus. Keep moving.
To repair, hold triangle. So it seems that maybe what I am holding, but I don't have repair one. But apparently, from what we've seen from the tutorial there, it seems that we are going to be keeping this wrench for much longer than I thought. What is this? They are suspended in the air. I don't know if this is a glitch or it's meant to be suspended like that. Search. Search. Throw that thing. Oh, we're finally getting a gun. Glue. Glue canister. Disables or immobilizes targets without harming them. Can extinguish flames and temporarily stop electric arcs. I don't know what that is referring to. I mean, I can imagine, but not with certainty. When hardened, glue can also be used as a... This is a very, very versatile device. Gun? What is this? Oh.
Morgan, there, in the foyer. Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a fake, but I swapped in a real one for you. The neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using them to install new aptitudes. I've already updated your transcribe with the list you requested. Take a look.
How do I defeat these things? I don't know how to... There you go. I was pressing triangle earlier to switch to my melee weapon. It took like 95 million seconds before it finally did switch. Yo, chill, baby. We don't wanna turn this into horror. I'm not exactly the biggest coward, but neither am I exactly the biggest. I'm not exactly the most courageous out there. Don't turn this into horror. Okay. This is a lot. There's what? Security, stamina. I mean, I guess it doesn't really make sense to be an engineer or scientist. Leverage, an engineer, gunsmith, repair. These things work for the engineer subcategory. Suit modification is basically armor smithing or armor modifications and stuff, armor modding. Dismantle. How about scientist? What do we get from it? Necropsy. Yep, these make sense. Security. I mean, I guess that it gives you a sense of security when you're tougher, when you have better stamina, better mobility. I guess. Increase your health and stamina. Fix broken grav shafts. This is what I'm gonna get because... Oof. Yo. Oh my goodness. That is... Oof. I can't do that to myself.
Now, let's get you to the main lobby.
I mean, I had to because there was this broken something earlier that I'm not holding R2. I don't know why it's responding as if I am. And it's not a controller issue because I just played right before this other games before this, and it isn't malfunctioning. Where's the there you go. Why is it running away instead of towards me? Okay, okay. There you go. Or not. The switching takes... See? It's I'm only pressing R2. I'm only pressing, not holding, basically. So that's weird. But the broken thingamajig back here is the reason that we had to acquire. Huh? Huh? You're telling me? Whatever, man. Whatever. So I wasted the skill point that I have. Technically I didn't, but for the meantime, yes I did. Oh, it has a status thing. So far though, I mean that's a good feature to have, those status things. Probably the icon that appeared at the bottom earlier is meant to represent fatigue. What? Am I still drinking? I don't know if it's recovering my stamina or I'm recovering my stamina naturally.
Robert, Alice, thank God, no one else is...
Where are you?
Hiding. I'm in the conference room. I can't...
Jesus, you're still in the lab?
I can't get out. There's... Where the hell is security?
I don't know what's happening, but Robert, you have to get out of there. Come to the elevators. Someone said we're evacuating. Robert?
Shh. Hang on. Someone's coming.
Okay, that was useless. That didn't really give us an insight as to what actually happened. Because that's some generic, oh, something's... That's just some generic thing. It doesn't give us a clue as to what they saw, what they were doing in the first place. What? Either the game engine wasn't good enough to have a reflective mirror, or even their bathrooms were fake, they were faking themselves. What kind of contraption is this? So is this oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm enjoying my me time, man. Respect it. Come on. But man, this is actually a good idea. However, I don't think that it should be placed there. Or you know what? It's oh man. This is a good feature though. Like imagine using a public bathroom and you don't have to touch anything anymore. You can just use your the bottom of your shoe to flush things down. That's highly convenient. And even in households, however, it's not a very good design in terms of, like, you know, it's gonna impede your access to the toilet if you're just gonna be peeing as a guy. Especially if you're a small person or like a kid, and you might sometimes forget this or something, that like when you're about to stand up, you're gonna trip over the flush button or the flush contraption. But I mean it makes sense technically that it's there, because while you're sitting down doing a number 2, you know, that's ease of use. I don't know why I'm discussing toilet matters. But honestly, I only went there because I thought that was gonna lead to somewhere. Oh, that leads us to the lobby. This is red, which I assume signifies that we can't go here yet, at least. So yep, let's go here. Talos I. I swear there's a Talos in Skyrim. I haven't played that game in like years, but I swear there's a Talos entity or creature or figure in that game. This is a very long loading screen than what I'm used to, because I've been playing, like, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but it's just definitely
You made it.
a thing of the
Ready for
past.
your first real view of the world?
Having a PS5 with PS5 games and having a mid-range PC and SSD and stuff, loading isn't really a thing anymore. At least not much, except for online multiplayer games. That is, but for the most part, I don't really deal with load screens anymore. If they're ever. Yo.
Careful. You need to get to your office. I've updated your map.
I have an
There's
office?
a video you need to see. I know
What?
you have a lot of questions.
Oh no. I have way too many questions, my guy. Although you can narrow it down as to what the what the actual F is happening, and why was I
Attention.
treated like a
Station
lab rat?
leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
But yeah, if I have an office here, that means that I'm in a position of power or authority, and yet I was being treated like a lab rat earlier, which is not in line with the thought that I am in a position of power or authority. Bro, please stop. Consume a med kit. I don't have a med kit. At least not to my knowledge. Let's look at our inventory. If we actually have a med kit that I just missed. I just don't remember any. Okay. At least this restores health. Nah. Oh wait! Bruh, I am blind. I actually even remember picking up one of those. But it just didn't register in my mind that I'm picking up a medkit because I've been used to picking up random stuff in this game. That it felt like as if like it's still moving. Yep, another medkit. Huh. I mean, we were given this gun or device or tool, but it's just ineffective. Ineffective against the mimics, at least based on experience. Transstar. What?
Scanning target. No type of
What?
material detected.
I saw it. There you go. Turret. Health bar. Is this an enemy? Are you an enemy, my guy? You are on blue. Are you gonna shoot me? Let's experiment. Oh. So it doesn't deem me as a threat. As a hostile. That's good. Whoa! Please, help me. Help me, Mr. Turret. Medkit again. So far, in the first, 40 minutes of the game, I don't see how this could be a 10 out of 10 game. But whoa, okay, Phantom. What? Whoa.
1963.
And where are you, my guy? I don't know how to dodge that because, yo, like I told you, the switching is very slow. I kept on pressing R1 or R2 because I thought that I was gonna be hitting him with my wrench, but well, obviously not. The switching is way too slow for my liking. But yeah, I don't know how to dodge his shots like that. Maybe this is the best that I can do. Some stupid motion, evasive action. There's not an actual dodge button or dash button that I can use to dodge. What? I see. I pressed triangle thrice before it finally switched to my wrench. We have to eliminate this thing first, though. Yo, Mr. Turret, please help. Huh? No, I'm gonna consume it. You. What? The combat is... I don't have nice things to say about the combat so far. See, it takes 9 million years before the switch happens. Or before the switch is actually executed from the time that you press the button to which it corresponds. I don't know how I could have done better than that. I mean, technically I could have done a little bit better, but the dodging, I don't know how to properly to dodge those shots from the Phantom. And I don't know if what's wrong with the switching, why it takes so long, or why it doesn't kind of respond sometimes. I don't know. Can I repair this thing? My repair, what I unlocked earlier as a skill hasn't been of any help to us as of yet. But I'm gonna stop right there for now. I'm kinda enjoying the experience, but also not because of the janky combat. But let's explore this more later on. But for now, we're gonna end it there. And thank you for being here with us. So far, it's a 6 or a 7 out of 10. I'm sorry. Let's see if that changes in the next video. And see you on the next one.